Portfolio review is a crucial part of wealth management. In one of our quarterly reviews with a client, he asked me, should we book out our profits now that we are up 70% on last year's investments? I had anticipated this question and had prepared a 5-point checklist to arrive at an answer. In this video, I thought I would share those 5 points that can help you to arrive at a logical conclusion on profits. Why did you buy the asset in the first place? This is an important question you need to ask yourself before buying any asset, because that helps you to define your risk profile and ideal investment horizon. See, there are investors who can hold on to an asset come hell or high water. They have this intestinal fortitude to hold on to the asset for eternity, and there are others who have a tactical approach to profits or cutting down on losses. Whatever may be, you need to have an exit strategy. You need to create a thumbnail so that it helps you to guide and understand if you should book some or all of the assets at any given point in time. Do you have better use of this money? One of my clients recently paid off all his home loans with the profits that we earned from small caps. Now I'm very certain that he would miss out on the future gains. But I have not come across a single person who has regretted paying off debt early regardless of the opportunity cost. See, there are people who have high risk tolerance for debt, and there are others who cannot stand to pay interest or owe anybody money. Whatever may be the case, if there is a financial goal that you can meet by selling off your winners, please go ahead and do so. The financial stress that you get relieved is worth all the money. Question number 3. Are there better investing opportunities available? One of the ways in which you can stay true to yourself as an investor is by asking yourself, how would you build this capital if all the money was available in cash today and you had to do this exercise all over again? Will you buy the same asset class, stocks or funds? Will you change anything at all? Is there a minor tweak to the portfolio? This just helps you to look at your portfolio with a fresh set of eyes and gives you some selling ideas, if at all. The fourth and the most important point is, what does your investment plan say? There's a huge difference between a portfolio and a plan. A portfolio of stocks, mutual funds, ETFs or any asset is just what you bought. Portfolio management comes next. It requires a lot of self-discipline, a foresight to plan your decisions well in advance, irrespective of the market moves. If you're buying an asset just expecting it to go up and up and up without any selling discipline or a rebalancing program, you may end up with a bag. One of the solutions is to institute a rule-based planning. You can come out with position sizing that you're comfortable with, and this can help you to buy low and sell higher, especially in a volatile market where the opportunities are plenty. Fifth, what brings you the most regret? Investing itself is a regret minimization exercise, isn't it? After all, you're foregoing today's consumption so that you can buy something larger with more money at a future date. There are a certain set of people who can hold on to their life during crisis and big falls, and there are others who need a proper risk management solution to reduce the volatility in their portfolio, even if it comes at some cost of returns over the long term. Whatever is your disposition, it pays to understand what emotions weigh more on you if you were sitting on a huge pile of cash, missing out on future gains if you sell too early, or seeing your profit evaporate if you sit too late. See, the key here is to understand yourself as an investor and which emotions weigh most on you. I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. Stay safe.